All right, I told the stream to go live. It looks like we're live. Hello, everybody. My name is Carrow Brown. I am an urban fantasy author and the executive assistant over at Riververse, and welcome to the last day of the 7-day book challenge. If I look tired, it's because I am. If you guys are not aware, basically, Sky, Mama Ward, and probably a couple other people who signed up on your wonderful spreadsheet that I did not look at because I was a bad friend, all decided that we would take this week to write a book. And at first I was like, sure, why not? I can do that. And the truth is that I can do it. I have done it. I've just never done it while working a full-time job before. So this was a great learning experience for me. I just want to let you guys know. So the question today is actually, can I finish this book? Because after this stream, I'm done. I ain't writing anymore for a while. And so, Sky, would you like to introduce yourself and share your thoughts on this week's challenge?
Hello, everyone. I'm Sky. I am the insane person that decided this would be a good idea to do this. And I am a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Haggis. And I technically, if I go by word count, have completed the challenge. It's really funny that you said something about not touching it for a while afterwards, because in the book, A Book a Week by Kate Hall, which is kind of sort of what this challenge is based off of, that's exactly what she does. She finishes the book in a week, and then she doesn't do any writing for like 2 to 3 weeks afterwards. She's like, that's break time.
Yeah. I think what I'm probably going to do, I think what I'm going to do is probably like consolidate like this to-do list of things that I need to do later and let my brain rest this week, and then like go do like those added scenes. Like the scene I originally started with was her in the station getting blamed for a crime, and at first I was like, yeah, this is cool and exciting, and then I was like, it doesn't set anything, like all those really important things that I usually tell people to put in their books, right? So I'm going to have to go back and actually put in those 2 scenes, because so instead of getting framed for a crime in the opening scene, she's going to get fired from her job in the opening scene instead. I mean, who can't relate to getting fired, right? Like, we're all going to be like, that sucks. I've been there, right? Except, excuse you, this is my stream.
He says, no, it's not. It's my stream.
Yeah. All right, so on that note, though, let me say hello to some wonderful people that have come to spend some time with us. I really do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us today. Mama Ward is here, and Mama Ward was picking a fight with the fandom. And if you guys are interested, you can read that if you want. But she basically summed it up by saying, I'm sorry about the rant. I dislike this author more than Sarah J. Maas, which I think that's a pretty high bar. Just saying. Always happy to see you, Mama Ward. Thank you so much for joining us today. Paladin Dragoon Writer is here. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. We will be doing writing sprints today. I don't know if I told anybody that we're doing writing sprints. That's exactly what we're doing. We're going to be writing for 20 minutes, break for 10, write, break. We'll do that a total of 4 times, and then we're going to disappear off into our various parts of the world and do whatever we do. I suspect Sky will play Baldur's Gate some more. Am I wrong?
No. I do have work tomorrow, so I can't stay up as late tonight playing it, but you're not wrong, and I've already played a little bit today already.
Oh my goodness. I might do something. I don't know what I'm going to do. And there you are right there doing double duty. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, Andrew. Thank you. Yes, there are puppies here, and they will be heard. Let's see. Stacy is here. The only one of your sprints I was able to make it to too, and now you're going to take a writing break, figures. Well, I mean, I'll still probably stream next Sunday as well. So as much as I keep telling folks, I don't like hosting streams and blah, 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 I'm doing it again. So, and the only reason I will be honest, the big reason I ended up picking up writing sprints again was because I really just needed that dedicated time. And this wonderful thing called peer pressure from you guys to come and make sure that I'm writing by watching me write and then hearing my progress. So yeah, watch. Yeah, that's what I need. So, okay, I have been corrected. The stream, in fact, belongs to the dog. Okay, Ranger, did you hear that? Come over here and host the stream. No. I tried. So, Cool Gamer is here. Hello, Cool Gamer. Thank you so much for joining us today. Papa is here. Hello and good evening. I'm working out the kinks later on the story on paper. I'm tired too. Great. You and me, same. Doggos. What bully the productivity into you. Yes, please do it. I normally don't condone bullies, but if it's making me get my stuff done, then you know what? Own it. Since we are on the last day, how have you found this attempt, Sky? You've done it several times.
I have done this several times, and each time has been a little different. Other than the fact that my developer decided that it wanted to be a novel instead and has become a monster, it actually hasn't been too bad. Like, the story itself is flowing really good, and I'm liking the story, so I can't complain too much. And I'm gonna call it a win either way, even though I'm not gonna have a completed book at the end of this because it evolved. It's become a Pokemon.
I choose you. Novel turns into novel. What would it be like the epic version? Like epic.
Don't kill me that way. It might decide to do that. It's already sitting at like 40K, and I'm like, I haven't even hit the midpoint yet. Yay!
I only have, so the only thing I have to do left is write these 3 scenes. This is it. I have been writing all day, guys. I have been writing all day. So if I can finish these 3 scenes, like I consider this challenge to be a win. Will it be totally completed and ready to send to the editor? Absolutely. But these will be the 3 scenes that I said I was going to do. Hello.
See, it's his stream.
It is his stream. I want you guys to know that before we went live, Sky had everybody in her house wanting her attention. Now that the stream is live, all the dogs in my house want my attention. Alright. Alright. I just want to finish these 3 streams, or these 3 scenes. That's it. That's it. And then if I finish it, you guys are just gonna watch me lay on the floor in the background. So if you see that, that's exactly what's happened. Okay. I just letting you know the secret of what's going on. Oh, I lied to you guys. It's 4 scenes. Okay, so I have to finish these 4 scenes because I put it right here, getting ready to write. Okay, we're gonna do this. Let's see. See, Paladin says that they are going to be editing is going well for my pulp, and pretty thrilled about that. Oh, good. I love hearing that. That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. I'm doing some practice working on my potential Nano story. I haven't even thought about Nano again. I forgot. I think I knew what I was going to write, and then I pushed it from my brain. But you know what? I'll think about it later. That sounds like a future me problem. So, let's see. To help figure out the main conflict. And then Mama Ward said, I technically failed, but I had a 3 migraine day, so I'm giving myself 3 more days. You know what? Oh, I did it again. You should do that. You should give yourself those 3 days. Do it up. Mm-hmm. Yes, lay down and pet the puppos. Yeah, I'll lay down. As soon as I do, they'll both be like, "Are you okay? Why are you on the floor?" Let's see. Did I send you the recent art? I do not think that you have, my friend. I do not think that you have. If you have, it's somewhere. I haven't seen it. Okay. On that note, though, we have been live for exactly 8 minutes. 8 minutes. So now we're gonna write. It's gonna be great. I want to let you guys know that I actually already went and put the timer up. I was ready this time, guys. I was ready.
Oh, look at you.
I know. I know. It's like I streamed for years, since 2018. You'd think I'd know what I was supposed to be doing by now, but what, you know.
Don't worry, I fail every time at something. It's all good.
Yeah. All right, so now let's go ahead and get my wonderful tickers up. Okay, we're gonna be in the middle of the sprint now. Same thing as last time, guys. I want to do my general check-ins, make sure that you guys are doing okay and taking care of yourselves. So if you have been writing already today, my first question for you, same as yesterday, is going to be, how are you feeling about your writing today? Do you feel good? Do you hate it? Are you going to delete it? Is it okay? You'll just hold on to it until it's time to like polish it? Whatever. No wrong answers here. But you go ahead and feel free to answer that question with an A in front of it, because what happens is sometimes conversations happen and I have to swim through them to find your answer. So I want to make sure that I read your answer. All right. On that note, though, Sky, are you ready? Are you set? All right, we're gonna go. So in 3, 2, 1, I will talk to you guys in 20. did how you did it. I'm like, I'm going to maybe. I actually haven't today. I've just been grabbing the total at the end of the sprint and calling it good. By the way, I have a thunderstorm, so if I suddenly like disappear, it's because my power went out. So just so watch the lightning over there.
Is it pretty lightning?
Yes, it looks pretty.
Okay.
And it would be pretty awesome if it stayed prettily over there.
Oh, goodness. I got 459 words.
That's pretty good. Well done.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just doing quick math. This looks like 900 off the top of my head without a calculator. Oh, let's see. Christopher is here, dropping by to say hello and wish everybody good luck with their writing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very good. My goal is to finish my writing. I just want it done.
You got this. You can do it. 4 sprints. 3 now.
All right, let's take a look at the answers to some of our questions. How are you feeling about your writing after all of this? Good? Bad?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, other than your book morphing into something else?
Yeah, other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm liking where it's going, and it's flowing really well. It's just not a novella anymore, little brat.
Just people like big books, all right? And they cannot lie. We had a crisis for a moment. We had lost a pen and then found a pen. I love a story with a happy ending. Thank you. Mr. Kate says, Word Nerds is celebrating their 10 years on YouTube. So you've got both streams up. I am not subscribed to that channel, but maybe I will be later. That sounds fun, though. I'm glad they're celebrating 10 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Mama Ward says, the answer to my question is writing is a distraction for me today. Oh. Hail the lore. Currently going under the name of Loreverse. It says, looking at the page with 3 different ideas and I don't know which one to do first. What a writer problem to have. Let's see, cat paw. Not enough of it. Not enough brain today. Geometry storms at a KP6, which always flattens me, so not great. Oh no. Let's see. Misty Kate says, encouraged by the many lovely write-ins, but ultimately distracted by work and chores.
Fair.
I did 2 chores today. I felt so proud. I was like, I did dishes and I did laundry, and then I wrote a lot, and that was it.
Other than organizing, the 2 rooms I wanted done this week are done. Library and kitchen.
Oh.
And I'm waiting for containers to dry that organized stuff needs to go in, so I can't do much else.
It has to be nice, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stacy says, I'm in such early stages that I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, that's good. And then Kane says, my plan feels solid. Good. Plan feels solid. That's like how I almost picture him saying that.
Oh, man.
We're not doing another one of these, right? Because we've got Nano.
Correct.
Okay. Good.
And I already know what I'm working on for Nano, so.
What are you doing for Nano?
I'm working on the rewrite of the novella that also became a novel, but that was because the editor was like, this, you need to expand upon this and turn this into a novel. So, the story of my life.
I think maybe during Nano, I'll finish the rewrite of Sparks Flying. Because I finished it. Like, I wrote all of it, right? And the only thing that didn't happen is I just didn't put it up on, what's it called? That, it's not Kindle, it's the Vela? Kindle Vela? Is that what it's called?
Okay.
Yeah, because I started putting it up there, and then I just ended up not doing it because, like, for the longest time, like, nobody was reading it, and so I was like, I love you guys, but, like, come on now. But the wild thing is that when I tried to take it down, Kindle told me I couldn't take it down for at least 6 weeks. I had to wait for everybody to finish reading it. I was like, I'm literally looking at my analytics. It says 00000. Like, who else is reading it right now?
I think Vela requires that you keep it up for so many days once you put it up.
No, that's all good. But, I was like, I'm not going to put it up there. So I'm just probably going to tighten it up like it needs to be done. And then I'll probably put it up on like KDP or whatever for everybody's trolling entertainment. Because that is the book that I wrote to troll Tamara Woods with. And, I put a lot of time and effort into this, and the troll must live on. Okay. It's going to happen. I wrote this book for her reaction. I'm not regretting it, and I still managed to find a way to put crockpot in every chapter. That's what I'm really proud about, okay? Like, I'm so proud that I found a way to sneak the word crockpot in every chapter. And that's also another troll, because every now and then I would, like, message Tamara or something and then send her, like, something hidden behind a spoiler tag, and it would just be like crockpot, right? Okay.
I need to make a character now that just randomly says crockpot as like a curse, as a substitute for a curse word or something. Son of a crockpot!
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it in there. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You guys don't understand. I love my trolls. I really do. Alright. But I am gonna write that this is what I'm doing for Nano, because I will forget. I'll be like, what am I doing again?
Yeah, because originally that was what I was going to do for August 80K, and then I discovered that I need to do a lot more research because my research notes have disappeared. So I'll actually be doing Preptober and doing my research so that I can write in November for Nano. Oh, look at me go! It's like I know what I'm doing.
I decided that in 2024 was going to be my actual Millwordy year. And when I mean actual Millwordy year, I mean like I'm actually going to write a million words for stories, not like just a million words in general, because we all know that I can write a million words like either in emails or whatever, right? So like I get that, but the reason I wanted to do it just for like the creative writing stuff is because I would like to produce more work still. I really would. And the only way I can do that is writing. And I already did the math. Oh, you've done it already?
I have not done Millwordy. I've attempted it multiple times, but I have all the words written. I need to make like 2024 my year of editing and publish all those words.
Oh, do it. Yeah. No, this year's my year of make the words. That's what I'm doing. So I've got a couple of novels I need to do, and then there's like a couple comic scripts that I need to finish getting drafted, and I just want the stuff out of my head, and then I can worry about everything that goes after that. So I guess you could say, I don't want to call it an acorn year, because I already did the acorn year, but that didn't go very well. But it is technically acorns. It sounds like something for future me to ponder about a little bit more.
You're the Acorn 2.0.
I don't like repeats though.
You need to find a different plant then.
I do. I need to find. Maybe I'll call it the year of the weeds, so that way I'll have so many stories I have to weed them out. Like I don't.
There you go.
Make fun of myself. Do it that way. I don't know. I'll have to think. Next month is everybody's already doing like their 2024 planner videos. I don't know if you've seen that. I was like, whoa, you guys are like really getting like ahead of yourselves right now. Like calm down. I think it's because they all got their Hobonichis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I won't even be thinking about planning until December. December is my planning month. Nano ends in November, and then December I don't do any writing. I just do planning.
Yeah, I do it. I actually do it in the middle of November, because while I'm busy sitting there doing all of that work, it's like, this is what my entire year is going to be like. So if this is what it's going to be like, I need to plan knowing I'm doing all of these things. Because December is when I take it easy. And you know what happens when we take it easy? We get ahead of ourselves. So, all right. So before I forget, let's go ahead. Question 2, guys, because we're about to do sprint 2. Again, don't panic. We're doing sprint 2. So this question is going to be, how can you take care of yourself after you finish your writing today? Again, it's a repeat question. We've done it before. I'm doing it again because self-care is a thing. But think about that. You can share your answer. You can hold on to it. And I will read them in 20 minutes. So. I'm not gonna lie. See, now I'm gonna go lay on the floor. How did you do, Sky?
I got 574 words.
Ooh.
I'm getting there. Getting there.
What's your writing plan after this?
I don't really have one yet.
Okay, that's fair. I respect it.
I'll still probably stream next Wednesday and Sunday because that's what I've been doing regularly all month anyways. And then after that, I'll see where I am next Sunday.
All right. I don't know what I'm going to do. I figured this was I put it on my think about it list tomorrow. That's what I did. Like, how do you want to do this? Like,
this is a tomorrow me problem.
You wrote a lot of words. You can't like just let the words sit there forever.
Right. I do eventually plan on publishing this, but since I'm not even finished with the first draft yet, it's gonna be a bit.
It'll take some time.
I have not earned my cover yet.
No.
No.
I think I said I was gonna do my cover when I got. Well, I was already doing the cover, so I think that's a neat point. Well, no, because the reason I did it is because the lady that I wanted to do the cover, like, absolutely darling gem of a person. But she works like 2-3 jobs, right? So it's like when I ask her to like for something, like I know I'm gonna have to wait a long period of time.
Yeah.
So it was like I'm gonna ask you now, so that way maybe sometime next year I could publish this book, right?
I should probably do that, but then I'll have a deadline to meet, and me and deadlines don't get along.
Yeah, I've noticed they just fly like right over your head. Like
so I think I'll wait until I at least have the first draft finished, probably the second draft, and then we'll think about the cover. That might be a smart plan.
I think I said I was going to give myself some kind of stationery reward, but I've already got all my stationery, so I don't know what I'm going to. I'm going to have a book. That's my reward. I have a book.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to look at these wonderful answers to my question. Oh, hey, this is a great title. Look at this. Instead of a crock pot. No, that's going to be the profanity that I use.
Kane said the crock pot chronicles.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I wish I could call it that. So Stacy said call it Buckeye Year, different kind of seed for a tree. Oh.
Instead of Year of the Acorn? Okay.
Yeah, Buckeye Year. Okay, I'm gonna think about that, but the answer is probably yes. All right. So Stacy says, in answer to my question, go to bed as it will be 10 p.m. and my youngest went to bed early. I also will be going to bed. I keep saying I'm going to take like that bath. I think today is the day. I think I'm going to take that bath. Let's see. Kane says maybe some of that sleep stuff. I want to see what the hype's all about.
I have no idea.
I actually got a new fit thing. Let you. And it's interesting because it doesn't count steps or anything else like that, but what it does is it counts like the strain that your body goes through, so it kind of like notes when like your heart rate goes really high, and it tracks like the temperature level of your body and stuff like that. It's very different. And one of the things that it does is like, so I'll do like my long distance running, my One Punch Man workout. And it's like, okay, for you to 100% recover from today, you need 9 hours of sleep. And I'm like, what did you just say? I need how much sleep? Like, I barely get 5. But I have been trying to make an effort to at least get 7. So it seems to be okay. As long as I'm like in the green zone, it doesn't yell at me too much. But it's like, you could have had 1 more hour of sleep. I'm like, shut up. See, Hail the Lore says I will start the editing process for my next video. Oh, that's a nice reward. More work. Misty Kate says maybe do some Halloween decoration and try to go to bed early. I believe it. Cat Paw says watch a film, shower, and go to bed, to be honest. All those sound really good. Like, yeah, I would do all of it. Remembering the fun times of trolling Tamara about robot erotica. never die to me. See, Mama Ward, I am planning a bubble bath with my new almond vanilla good smell foaming stuff and a peach ice cream. I can't say that word. Ginger ale float. Oh, I could say that word. And maybe some vodka because today has been that kind of day. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Vodka involved. Father was.
That's a pun on the Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Your father was a Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries.
Yes. I put the name of the tracker in there if you guys want it. It is kind of a subscription based though, kind of like everything else, but like the stuff it tracks is completely different. It's my thing. I've actually been really liking it. Mostly because when I roll around at sleep at night, one of the nice things, because it doesn't have a face on it, is that the face doesn't turn on and suddenly light up the entire room. I've woken my husband up so many times that way. So. Am I gonna take a bath though? I'm thinking about now. We will find out. That lightning storm out there though, yo. I'm not used to this.
So you put the name of the tracker, and I totally thought you were just saying Whoop, and I did not realize.
No, it's called Whoop. Click. Yeah, it's literally called Whoop.
That's what that was. I was like, did you put it and then forget to put it? So you said Whoop, and then it just occurred to me like maybe that is the name of the tracker.
It is the name of the tracker. It's called Whoop. Yep.
That's a great name.
I really like it. Like I thought it was just gonna be kind of like. I was worried I was gonna have to return it, but I'm on like week 3 of using this, and so far I really like it. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy moving away from tracking like my steps per day kind of thing, but like this whole thing where it's like focused on like the strain that I put my body on is very interesting. And one of the things that I do is I kind of jot down like what I do like during the day, and that actually takes away from like the recovery. So for example, if I have 2 drinks, that takes away like certain percentage from like my recovery because my body has to work to like process the alcohol, and it's kind of one of the things I'm not super. Maybe somebody in the chat has done this and you can explain to me. But one of the things that promotes recovery is the cold shower that you take before bed. And I have mixed thoughts on the cold shower before bed. I know some folks say that's really good for like your immune system and stuff like that. I just didn't think it was really good for like muscle recovery, that kind of stuff. So I don't know if anybody else is just it's the effect of Ripa's brainstorming. That's my boss. He's over there in his house. He's thinking really hard. Lightning is going up everywhere. I can see it. I can. I really can. That man never stops working. Like, I mean it. He never stops working. Like, ever. I'm pretty sure he only sleeps between the hours of 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. And the only reason I can say that is because that's when he's not tweeting. That's it. Let's see. Athletics take ice baths, so maybe. Okay, maybe. All right.
Maybe.
Let's see. I love this, which tracks alcohol percentage. Okay. Warm bath could be just as good. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to ask people who might be slightly smarter. I wanted to ask people who are smarter than me that question because you guys are smarter than me. Let's just be honest. All right. Let's see. Cold showers in the morning before bed.
I can see that because the cold shower would wake me up, not put me to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done it a few times, and every time I've done it, I've been like, I'm just cold. Like, that's it. Right. So we have 40 seconds left. Don't panic. 40 seconds before our third sprint. I've asked this question a lot of times, but I'm going to ask it again. So the third question, same as always, is how do you take care of your hands after riding to prevent CPS? So we'll just say, how do you take care of your hands, just period, right? Like, do you massage them? Do you do the cream thing? Do you like shake them out? Like, what do you do? I'm just generally curious about how you take care of your hands, because maybe I'll take that tactic and work on it. Add it into what I do. But on that note, we have another 20-minute sprint coming up, and then we have one more after that. That will be the final one. If this book is not written by the end of that sprint.
Too bad.
Yeah. All right. up. Let's you guys in 20. Right strong. Go. what you did, how you did all every card, every scene card done.
Woo! Go you!
Look, but the book is written. It is written, darn it.
Yay!
Yes. So I spent the last couple minutes planning out what I was gonna have to do for work tomorrow because it looks work intensive. I could do. But yeah, share what you did, how you did. What'd you do, Sky? What'd you do?
I finished a chapter. I only wrote 297 words, but I got distracted by 4-H stuff and phone calls, and that's okay because I finished the chapter. So
Good. All right. Let me take a look at this. What's my word count right now? Okay. So even with a full-time job and mostly only writing this weekend, I wrapped up this draft at 53,845 words.
nice. That is awesome.
What's funny is that is actually a short book for me.
And that's about normal length for me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in there and definitely give it some more words at some point, but not right now. Absolutely not right now.
On the next sprint, you're gonna be laying down with the doggos and just
I don't know
vegging.
what I might do the self-care like sprint where I'm just like, it's okay, I'm just gonna watch like something on YouTube, I'm gonna pet my dog, I'm just doing what I want to do. But I am going to go and adjust this because I had a blog where I was talking about fast drafting. If you guys didn't know, I have a blog where I talk about stuff involving writing craft and like maybe something that might be going on in like our particular neck of the woods. And the one I have coming up pretty soon, actually this Monday, is going to be fast drafting. Because some writers love fast drafting and some call it like the bane of the existence. They don't believe in it. They're like it's gross and I don't do writing challenges and blah blah blah. And you know, I respect it and endorse that way. So I am definitely a fast drafter. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. I have edited that draft to include the accurate word count. So let's take a look. Thank you everyone for the congrats. Thank you. I really feel like I did the marathon this weekend. I told my husband I wouldn't do this again. And he's already gone. But Iron Age Media was here. Thank you so much for coming and stopping in. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Timo is here. Also, hello Timo, and wants to know why everybody streams at the same time because it's prime time. But I mostly was streaming at this time because this was the one time I was like, there's no way anybody at work is going to text me or ask me questions because they're going to be doing their own thing. I want to let you know. Because my job does not sleep. But this definitely was the window of time where it was less active. So there is that. Thank you, Mama Ward. Mama Ward says that the blog is very good. Thank you. I appreciate those kind words. Thank you. Catbot says open office crash. No, we don't.
No.
Like so I decided that was my sign that I'm done for the day. You know that's a good sign. That is a good sign.
Fair. Also, let this be a sign to save your work.
Yeah. Have you guys saved your work yet? Quick, save your work. Do it. Quick. So if I want to finish something, I need to attempt to fast track. Yeah. It's just the only way that really works for me. Like I just sit down and be like, this is the week I'm gonna write a book, and I do it, and then I work on other things for a while.
Yeah, looking back at my past history, that's exactly what's worked for me too. Is just binge writing and getting everything done from start to finish.
Yeah. And Kane says the start of this chapter is hard. That means it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to all the thought that you put into it. Kane says getting into the head of this character is really challenging for me. Oh, exciting. Ever thought about having authors on to talk about books, writing stuff? I have, in fact. I have indeed thought about it. And the reason I haven't done it yet is because scheduling. And when I say scheduling, I'm not talking about other author schedules. I'm talking about my schedule. My schedule has not actually been stable enough for me to like feel confident about bringing people on. Although, I think maybe think that might be a 2024 thing because I would like to bring on different authors and have them share like both. First off, like the stuff that they write, right? Like come to my channel. Tell me about things that you write, and then share their guidance and their thought process and their work ethic and stuff like that. Like it was actually on Lisa Daly's stream that made me laugh a lot. But she brought on one author, and he was a very frank man. I actually really enjoyed listening to him talk a great deal. But one of the things is like she was like, well, you're a pantser, and pantsers are successful. And he was like, I mean, we can be, but you got to revise. Like you can't just like write it and leave it. You have to go back and like do it over and over. Like that's all you do. All you do is revision. Like that's it.
Oh darn! I never would have guessed.
Yeah. But it was the way he delivered that was just like so amazing. And I think there's another lady that she brought on, and I was like completely like wowed by her because kind of like today, like all she did was just spend that time writing, and then like her breaks in writing, she was doing like house chores. She was like, okay, it's time for my 15 break. I'm gonna go clean like the toilet real quick so that way it's clean. Then she'd go back and write for like 30 minutes. I was like, and on top of that, when she was writing, all she would do was write while walking on the treadmill. So I was just like staring at the screen being like, whoa, you're like a superhuman. Like I've never met anyone like you before. So yeah, but yeah, no, I have thought about it, and I'll probably make that a thing that I'll do moving forward. I would like, but to be honest, I know there's a couple other channels that are really doing that as well. And because that audience is a little bit bigger than mine, I kind of want to help foster that as well. I don't know. Like, this is a future Carrow thing. Maybe I should write this.
Write it down to think on later.
Yeah,
Woo!
think about authors on stream.
Basically, author interviews, kind of, sort of, not exactly, right?
Yeah. I put it right here. It just says think about it. So probably what will happen is I'll look at it and be like, okay, I thought about it, and then do something else. That's what Sassy Me does. Sassy Me. I'd be happy to come on. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Oh, all right. I got one slot already taken up. Cool. Great. Key is here, by the way. I forgot to welcome you earlier. Hello, Key. Thank you so much for joining us today. Having trouble with the singing. How do you tell the emotional girl you're really into that the reason you abandoned her was because her crazy mom tried to blackmail you into sleeping with her? You tell her that.
Yeah.
Probably in a text message just to make it like even worse. Don't do that. Don't do it in a text message. That's the way to not do it. We're talking really crazy. Oh, I guess, okay, no, then do it in a text message because if it goes terribly wrong, you can start blocking numbers.
I'm really quick about blocking numbers and email addresses and stuff and people. So yeah, that's the quickest way to do it.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, we have a minute and a half left. What are you working on? Are you still working on your stuff, Sky?
I am. I will be working on it until we're done, and then I will be done with it for at least until Wednesday.
Until Wednesday. Okay. I'm here with you in spirit. I'm going to work on my planner. That's what I'm going to do.
I should work on that. I'll probably work on that not today.
Brent Weeks. Really?
That name sounds familiar, but I don't know why.
I've read this. Yeah, Brent Weeks apparently walks on a treadmill while he writes. I used to do that. I really did, but I don't have a treadmill right now, so, but, first world problems, right? Can't walk on my treadmill while writing. How terrible. Keeping it real here, okay? All right, so we are about to do the last sprint, and the last question is coming up, just to let you guys know. So, all right, so what in your writing do you feel good about today? So, yes. I am so tired. My brain, I am normally a better host than this. Guy can attest to it. She has seen me be a better host than this. I am just brain dead from all this writing that I've done. So I appreciate your guys' patience on this. Oh wait, hold on. I want to answer this question because I will forget to answer it. So I'm really enjoying the Twin Raven podcast. When's the next episode? I will reach out to Jamie and ask him when he's got availability. He was overseas for for a little while and he just came back. So I will touch base. We try to do it at least once a month, maybe like once every 2 weeks. But again, he's schedules. So, all right. There, I answered that question. Cool. All right. Now we're about to do the final 20 minutes of the final sprint of the 7-day book challenge. Let's do this, guys. I believe in you. I will talk to you in 20. What'd you do? All that wonderful progress. Love. I actually still did some writing, but for my journal was not.
Woo!
Let's go ahead and close that. What about you, Sky? How did you do?
I wrote 682 words that time for a total of 42,251 for this challenge. So,
Don't mind me. I'm trying
Doing
to
awesome.
use StreamYard again. Oh. I feel like asking you again, making sure we're not doing this again in the next quarter. And I know that we're going to do NaNoWriMo, so the answer is no. So
you're tired, and that's all it is.
I know, I am tired. I'm sleepy. I need to go to bed. I have a question though. When you plan these out in the future, do you plan them out like for the whole year, or like is it like the quarter starts and then you decide?
Yeah, pretty much that.
Okay.
Second option.
Okay, so I'm not going to ask you in December when we're doing it again then.
I will let you. I will say this. I am leaning towards like the end of January time frame, maybe.
Start
But
strong.
again, ask me in December.
Okay. I just wanted to, you know how I am. I'm kind of like, hey, let's like plan something out 6 months from now. Let's be fun. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out. All right. Also, everybody else, feel free to share how you did it. But let's go take a look at some of these answers. Let's see. What do you feel good about your writing today, Sky?
I finished chapters. I finished lots of chapters. I got lots of words, and I hit the word count goal that I originally aimed for if it had remained a novella.
If it only had stayed that way, how dare.
Right. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. The story's going well. I'm happy with it.
That's fantastic. We love that. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look. Okay, so Kane says in his writing he feels good about the title. Good. We like that. Good first impressions. Mama Ward wants us to know that for her 4 days she wrote 11,000. Oh wait. For my total 4 days of writing, 11,313. I don't. Is that 11,313, or is my brain like not reading numbers well?
I think that's correct. Yes.
Okay. I'm easily confused, guys. I am. Like, this is why I take notes, so I can refer back to it. This is why.
We're gonna blame the fact that you're tired, and that's it.
Okay, good. Let's do that. So, Hail Delore says, my main character's motivation, how it affects the people around him, good and bad. Oh, yes. We love ripples. He says, today, I haven't written anything that sucks. No deletions or rewrites. Not even much in the way of typos. That's fantastic. I would love to have all of that happen to me on a regular basis. Especially that last part. Yeah. And Mama Ward has gone for the night. I don't know if you're coming back for replay, but good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out and participating in the great challenge with us. It's always a delight to have Mama Ward take part in these with us. All right, Stacy says, I'm ready for bed. I completely zoned out in that last sprint. Okay, well, that's also a sign. Good.
Fair.
Let's see. I still have 7 hours before I think about sleep. I don't know how you do that. I don't know.
What?
I thought about sleep like 3 hours ago. I don't get much sleep, but I do think about it.
Same.
Let's see. Okay, says 4A part 2. I'm happy because my awkward scene is off to a good start. I think I'll finish it before bed tonight. Oh, that's
Ooh.
all right, so it is 2 hours and 4 minutes of the stream. It's been fantastic. I've loved spending all this time with you, but I'm going to bed. Guy, do your outro for me.
All right. Hello, everyone, or good night. I am Sky, a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Haggis. I've been working on an urban fantasy for this challenge. It's gone on a complete roller coaster ride, and I'm not finished with it, but I am finished with the challenge, and I'm happy with where I am. And yeah, that's all I got.
Fantastic. It was wonderful doing this with you. I was really happy to get back into the saddle with this challenge that you sparked my deep need to do. I really do appreciate it. My name is Carrow Brown. I am an urban fantasy author. I'm also the executive assistant over Urbanverse, and my aspect of this challenge was to write all of these scene cards. All these scene cards have been written, every one of them, and I'm happy for it. I will probably still have to flesh out everything and do all that, but that's a problem for later me. So if you are interested in anything that I may have written outside of that, I have links down below. As you can tell here, there are the main books that are there for Carrow Brown right there. If you would like to check it out and see if you like my writing style, that would be cool. I've got blogs. I'm on Twitter. What else? I'm around. Yep. Sometimes I make videos. Sometimes I do streams. I can't tell you which one. It's kind of sporadic, but that is going to be us for today. I really appreciate y'all coming and spending your valuable time with us. It does mean a lot to me, and I'm going to let y'all go to do whatever it is that you do after this. So I am going to hit the end button now, and then I'm going to confirm it. I am going to wave at the screen.